The residences of the Brown family were bathed in a golden glow as the sun descended over Flagstaff, Arizona. These homes had represented a new beginning, a new starting after leaving Las Vegas, not too long ago. Now, however, they stood as a witness to a broken family, with each wife living in her own world and their relationships teetering on the brink. The final decision was being made in a modern office well above Los Angeles, far from Flagstaff. Sitting behind a bulky oak desk, a network official gazed over Sister Wives' declining ratings. For seasons, the show, which was once a cultural sensation, had been losing viewers. Christine was gone. Janelle was just barely surviving. Mary was a phantom. The public now saw Cody, who had earlier been the dynamic head of his family, more as a villain. A younger colleague, holding a notebook, paused before continuing. "So, what do we do?" With a sigh, the executive tapped a pen on his desk. "We cut the power. It's finished. Officially, Kody Brown has been cancelled." Years of reality TV history were lost with that one sentence. However, the drama was far from done for the Browns. Kody Brown was sitting in his living room, his knuckles whitened from holding his phone so hard. "Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up." His face flushed with annoyance, and he breathed in short gasps. "We're being shut down? Like that?" His voice arose and reverberated throughout the house. "After all of my efforts on behalf of this family? After all that we constructed?" Robyn Brown sat close by, her face white, her hands locked together. Although she had anticipated this, it felt unreal to her now that it was actually happening. "Cody," she continued cautiously, "maybe this is best. Perhaps we could concentrate on—" He interrupted her, snapping, "Focus on what?" "Robyn, this was our family. This performance was connected to everything we had. Our whole future, the money, the mansions." Robyn winced. Even though she was aware of the reality, she detested hearing it aloud. The relocation, the property, and the way of life had all been covered by the show. And that protection was gone now. Cody shook his head and laughed bitterly. "Are you aware of this? It's sabotage. After leaving, Christine turned everyone against me. Janelle? She's simply doing what she normally does. Mary too? She has been out of the house for years, in fact. This was what they all desired." Robyn let out a sigh. "Cody, nothing was sabotaged by them. People witnessed the events. The way things evolved. And to be honest, perhaps they're correct." Cody's expression deepened, his rage simmering beneath the surface. "So now you're turning on me too?" Robyn took a deep breath. "I'm not betraying you. I'm merely stating that perhaps this is a warning." Cody wasn't paying attention, though. Already, he was hurriedly leaving the room while muttering to himself that he was looking for someone to blame. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee and polished wood filled the air as Janelle Brown sat in a quiet office. While waiting for her to speak, her lawyer shifted a large stack of documents across from her. Glancing up, the lawyer asked, "You're sure about this?" Janelle let out a slow breath. "Yes, I'm finished." She lowered her gaze to the papers before her. "Custody contracts, financial divisions. Any remaining connections to Kody Brown are dissolved legally. This is your best chance," remarked the attorney kindly. "With the court cracking down on unsecured parental rights, you need to protect yourself and your assets." Janelle took the writing instrument. She hesitated because she was enjoying the moment, not because she was unsure. She had been the steady one, the sensible one, the wife who tolerated Cody's unpredictable behavior for years because it was simpler than arguing. Now, though, she was now defending herself. She signed after pressing the pen to the paper. Immediately, the weight was lifted. It wasn't until it was gone that she realized how much she had been carrying. A little smile appeared on her face as she glanced up at her attorney. "This isn't my only opportunity. It's my only opportunity." The attorney gave a nod. "Then congrats. Officially, you are free." Leaning back in her chair, Janelle exhaled a breath that seemed to have been trapped inside her for decades. As Cody and Robyn arrived, the courthouse steps were crowded with reporters, cameras flashing. "Hey, Cody. Any thoughts on the lawsuit?" "Janelle, is it true you're fighting for full custody? Did TLC force your hand?" Cody shoved past them, his face tense with rage and his mouth gritted. Robyn trailed closely behind, clutching a legal document folder like a shield. The courtroom was silent inside. Sitting opposite Kody, Janelle had a composed yet forceful demeanor. There was no need for her to dispute. The truth was on her side. The judge cleared his throat and repositioned his glasses. This court is addressing the matter of unsecured parental rights in the Brown family dispute. He spoke with authority and steadiness. Janelle Brown, you have made a compelling case. Kody stood up, prepared to protect himself. Your Honor, I have always done what's best for my family. Janelle's voice remained steady as she looked into his eyes. No, you have acted in your own best interests. The judge's gaze was unreadable as he glanced between them. The court will carry out its ruling. The situation is far from resolved. Kody reclined in his seat, his self-assurance crumbling. Under the table, Robyn grabbed for his hand, but he declined. It dawned on her for the first time that she might wind up alone, just like the others. The cool air struck Janelle's face as the courthouse doors opened. She felt the burden of the past leave her shoulders as she went outside. Kody dashed out behind her, his future unknown, his expression ambiguous. At the top of the courthouse steps, Robyn paused, holding on to the legal documents as if they were her only hope. The voice of a reporter echoed. The battle goes on even if the show is over. What will happen to the sister wives' family next? Janelle continued to walk. She didn't require a response. The performance was over. For Kody Brown, however, the real drama was just getting started. And there's more. Sister wives Robyn Brown will battle to remain on reality TV because of her attention-seeking ego, but it could be best for her to give up, especially if Kody Brown is leaving the show. Viewers have had the chance to witness Robyn at her worst during the course of Sister Wives. Although Robyn has experienced several challenges during Sister Wives Season 19, she has tended to be in a position of authority during her stay with the Brown family. Robyn, who married Kody almost 20 years after his first 3 wives, is hardly a victim. Viewers have witnessed Robyn playing the victim in almost every scenario during the course of Sister Wives, including times when it is illogical for her to do so. The family's situation changed as a result of Robyn's marriage to Kody, the lone remaining relationship in a formerly solid multiple marriage. Despite the fact that Robyn and Kody are genuinely in love, none of them intended for their relationship to cause his others to fall apart. Their marriage has been strained by his breakups, which may make Kody less interested in carrying on the show. Even though Kody's experience on Sister Wives wasn't particularly challenging, his perspective on the show has undoubtedly altered over the past few years due to numerous advancements in his relationships. Kody's marriages to Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown have all ended in subsequent Sister Wives seasons. Kody had nowhere to hide from his errors as the relationships on TV fell apart. The way Kody's children interacted with him also altered when his marriage to Robyn started to become his only relationship. Kody never anticipated how secluded his life would become and how unsolvable his troubles would become. Sister Wives has chronicled some of the most trying times in Kody's life, even if he wasn't happy with the way things were going. Kody has repeatedly relived his failures and struggles, which might be discouraging him from appearing on reality TV. Although it shows itself in different ways in their personalities, Kody and Robyn have the trait of desiring attention. Robyn's attention-seeking is a little different than Kody's, who has previously said on Sister Wives that he is an attention seeker who tries to get attention everywhere. Robyn enjoys making her family and the outside world feel sorry for her troubles, even though she doesn't really admit that she is someone who craves attention. Robyn might be more interested in views than her husband, as she seeks viewers to keep watching. Even if Kody may be tired of appearing on Sister Wives, Robyn may decide to keep them on the show for as long as possible since she has a particular kind of ego that drives her to seek attention without acknowledging it. Even though Kody enjoys being the center of attention, he might be content just to have Robyn's attention. Robyn, on the other hand, probably feels pressured to keep winning over Sister Wives viewers and proving she is correct. Kody may continue to appear on screen due to Robyn's need for attention. Sister Wives Kody and Janelle Brown welcomed a new family member when their daughter Madison Brush gave birth to a baby girl. With the intention of establishing a large, contented family with his first wife, Mary Brown, Janelle became Kody's second wife in 1993. Later, Christine Brown became a member of the family. But once Kody wed Robyn Brown, his fourth wife, things took a big turn. His first three spouses ended their relationships with him because he started to ignore them. But Janelle and Mary are still having trouble getting a fair portion of what they invested in Coyote Pass from Kody. On March 14, 2025, Madison, her husband Caleb Brush, and their 29-year-old daughter welcomed their fourth child. After giving birth, Madison devotedly named her baby Amelia Estelle Brush. The message read, "Our sweet girl took her time, keeping us all in suspense, but when she decided it was time, she didn't waste a second." She shared a sweet photo of her infant wearing a pink onesie. After making a beautiful announcement about the newborn, Madison said that the family is completely smitten with their newest little love. The majority of Kody's adult children, especially Peyton and Gabriel Brown, are not close to him. He is making an effort to communicate with his kids more in an effort to get back in touch with them. Kody and Christine's daughter, Michael T. Brown, is disappointed that her father hasn't spent as much time with Christine, Janelle, and Mary as he has with Robyn's 5 children. With the birth of a new child, there is hope that Kody will be able to spend more time with his Brown family. Madison and Kody don't get along well. He has little contact with her kids and hasn't been consistent in forming a relationship with them. His new granddaughter's arrival, nevertheless, might make things better. There's a chance that Kody would reconsider his obligations as a grandfather and sincerely try to get more involved in Madison's and her kids' life. It is anticipated that he will at least send a present or possibly travel to North Carolina to see his daughter and granddaughter, even though he hasn't yet replied to Madison's Instagram announcement of the birth. Kody had originally intended to have 4 wives because he had always dreamed of having a large brood. But when he fell completely in love with Robyn, his goals were thwarted, and his other family members became tense and estranged. Kody could have to work harder to keep up his relationships with his kids now that Christine's husband, David Woolley, has taken on a fatherly role in the family. Madison's 4th child's birth offers Kody the opportunity to put past disagreements behind him and begin afresh with his Sister Wives co-stars. I'm worried that Christine Brown, star of Sister Wives, is exploiting her marriage to David Woolley for material, which might seriously detract from the manner she shares. Christine has presented her new husband David to the world during Sister Wives Season 19. David's debut to the series was intriguing, even if viewers learn about him outside of the show. Viewers had the opportunity to see David from a different perspective than they often would because he was Christine's boyfriend, then fiancé, and soon after spouse. The couple's marriage and relationship were a blur since they were moving so fast. In just a few episodes, the bond between Christine and David developed on Sister Wives. Christine's children were worried about her pace, even though she was quick to say that she was happier than ever and excited about the future with David. Less than a year after they first met, Christine and David got married because they were so infatuated with one another. Since they first started dating, Christine has often shared content about David. However, her latest writings about her marriage and life with David have me questioning whether she is abusing their relationship. Despite their brief engagement, Christine's social media posts give the impression that she and David have been together for years. From the beginning to their most recent times working on their restoration project, Christine has talked extensively about her relationship with David. Usually, Christine has 2 things she wants to share with Sister Wives fans. Christine has the chance to interact with her followers, reveal details about her life, and produce content that will eventually earn her money. It's improbable, but it's plausible that Christine is leveraging her marriage to gain influence. Christine talks about how happy she is all the time, emphasizing how happy she is right now. It's troubling that Christine continuously talks about how happy she is, especially considering that no relationship seems to be as joyful as Christine and David's. The fact that Christine frequently shares pictures of her pleasure gives the impression that she could be trying to hide something, even if she doesn't owe her fans access to the difficult parts of her marriage. Although her overpowering displays are beautiful, Sister Wives watchers who seek her out on social media may not always be able to relate to them. However, since Christine can publish other content to get money and attention, she wouldn't be utilizing her relationship for clout in the conventional sense. Rather, it appears that Christine is highlighting her happiness outside of her marriage to Kody Brown by leveraging her marriage to David. It was tough for Christine to decide to leave Kody after 30 years of dating, but the issues didn't stop there. Rather, Cody has made her life hard at every turn, and she could find some comfort in flaunting her joy. Christine has made numerous attempts to break her connection to her former life. Despite the fact that it is challenging, Christine has completely cut herself off from the patriarch of the Brown family due to the fact that she has children with Cody. She's attempting to exploit her happiness to show how sad she was before, but it's disturbing that she keeps posting things that sound fishy towards Cody. It's possible that Christine is holding on to times that aren't always as joyful as she portrays them to relieve the burden of realizing how awful her relationship was. Although Christine describes what she considers to be the best part of her life, it is evident that she is not always content with certain aspects of it. Even though Christine isn't unhappy, it seems like sharing so much happiness may indicate that something isn't going well. There may be things going on that Christine doesn't want her followers to know about, but the fact that she seldom ever posts about challenging times with David on social media isn't necessarily an indication that something is amiss. Christine's material suggests that she and David are the ideal couple, even though their relationship does appear to be secure. It bothers me that although Christine spent a lot of time in a relationship that didn't work for her, she now feels the need to make this one look like the happiest thing she's ever experienced. I'm hoping that going forward,